everyone, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it has been a minute since the last time I did a video, but you know why? Because I've been reading this book right here, Ask Again, Yes, by Mary Beth Keane. This book came out in May, at the end of May, okay? And I saw it was on the New York Times bestseller, and I saw it, and then finally, I'm like, yes, read it. And I did. And you know what? You guys know how fast I read books, but not this one. I just couldn't do it. I loved it so much. I didn't want it to end. This was one of those books. It was, oh my gosh, like I was so sad when it ended. I wanted to cry at the ending, but it was so amazing. And I am so happy I read it. So let's go. A little bit of facts, okay? 400 pages. Literary fiction is what I call it, family saga, something like that, all right? 4 weeks on the New York Times bestseller. And this week, it is number 11. Now, today's Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to get this out tonight or not, but it may have moved up because the New York Times bestseller list comes out tonight. So we'll see what happens. But oh my gosh, guys. Oh, all right. Let's see what other people had to say. And then I'll go to what I have to say. Okay, up on your screen. Let's do the little Amazon blurb first, okay? So here we go. A profoundly moving novel about two neighboring families in a suburban town, the friendship between their children, a tragedy that reverberates. I love how I'm like, what? Reverberates over 4 decades. The daily intimacies of marriage and the power of forgiveness. Okay, and look what Meg Wolitzer had to say. Mary Beth Keane is a writer of extraordinary depth, feeling, and wit. Readers will love this book as I did. And it was the Tonight Show summer read, okay? Oh my gosh, Jimmy Fallon did a thing on this book. I cannot stress to you how much you have to read this book. I don't know what to say. I really don't. I'm like, can I just beg you guys to read it? I don't know. What can I say? It is that good. It is that good. Okay. I've never read another book by her. And so I didn't know what to expect, but it got such great reviews. And when I kept seeing it on the New York Times bestseller, I was like, all right, try it out. Got to do it. 400 pages. It's a little long. It took me a long time. It took me a long time. It took me over the weekend and then the beginning of this week. But that's because I read it. I usually read books so fast, like page turning. Okay, not this one. I didn't want it to go like that. Okay, I wanted to savor every word. So let me give to you let's start at the beginning. Okay, the prologue starts in July of 1973. Now, she goes back, from the beginning until the end is like this 40-year time span, okay? And it's so many different points of view. But here we go. It begins in the very beginning, okay, in the prologue, we've got these two cops, Francis and Brian. And then they happen to move in next door to each other. Not happen to. Francis kind of gets Brian to move next door, okay? And then their wives. We've got Francis's wife, Lena. We've got Brian's wife, Anne. And then we've got their children. Now, Francis and Lena have 3 girls, okay? But their youngest girl, Kate. And then Brian and Anne have 1 boy, Peter. So we have Kate and Peter's points of view. We got Francis, Brian. We have so many points of view, but it is so good. It's not confusing at all. Not at all. At first I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to keep all these characters straight? Yes. Yes, you are. And you are going to love it. So we have all these different points of view. We have these 2 families. She covered so many topics. I think that's why it's like our everyday life. And then she brought our everyday life to life. You know, like, first of all, the main point that I got from this book is because to me, it's about marriages. It's about relationships. And I've had 2 divorces, okay? And I was thinking about it, the way she had these families' marriages be such a huge part of the book. And I was like, their marriages bend instead of break. My marriages broke. And I was like, and then it made me kind of sad because I was like, they bend, and it's not like they had any less problems. And I love how she did it. I don't know. It's so awesome, Mary Beth. I just love how you did that. I have never read a book about marriages like this one. That's all I can say. All right. And then it made me realize that, relationships don't have to break. They just don't. And it's like, I don't know, I'm 54, 2 divorces. Okay. And I'm like, well, I can learn from here. Like, relationships can bend without breaking. That was my takeaway. Okay. So read the book. Yes. Read the book. I know it's 400 pages. It's a little bit long. Doesn't matter. Okay. Go get this book. You will be so happy you did. I didn't even know the Tonight Show picked summer books. I didn't even know that, okay? But if Jimmy Fallon says it's good, then you know I'm not lying, right? So anyway, I will have below the IndieBound. I'll have the Amazon, and I don't know what else to say. Please let me know if you read this. I gotta know. I gotta talk about it. I gotta discuss in the comments below, all right? And then if you're going to read it, let me know. And then let me know when you finish if you are as excited about it as I am. And I haven't even looked. I don't even know what my next book is. But until my next book,